Today is a great day because I finally get to talk about how much I love Forza Horizon 5. Let's get into it. Hey, thank you so much for joining me on Forza Horizon Day. If you like these sort of videos that I do, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when they go live. So the long and the short of it is I absolutely adore Forza Horizon. I've got the launch trailer up here, so we have some gameplay to look at, and largely this entire experience is held intact. Forza Horizon 5 has captivated me in a way that I don't think any racing game has done, probably since the Burnout franchise, or maybe even going further back. We could talk about Need for Speed or Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 2 was one of the games that I was just hooked on. Forza Horizon 5, though, with the visual fidelity that you're going to be able to experience on the game, it's weird to say it that way. It just looks real pretty, right? Let's not say visual fidelity. The game looks absolutely stunning. You're constantly driving around in Mexico and just picking whatever vehicle you want and organically coming up on all of these just awesome things. And before I actually continue on my thoughts on it, I highly encourage you go check out IGN's full review. It was done by Luke Reiley, and he just did a bang up job on it. And I agree with him. It is one of the best games I have played this year. I'm probably going to put it on my game of the year list along with Returnal, and Ratchet and Clank is on my list right now, and Forza Horizon 5 is right up there. There's something really, really special about it. You don't have to be like a massive racing enthusiast, but if you are, there's plenty of avenues for you to explore there. There's these great upgrade paths for your vehicles where you can tune them, specifically doing things that I don't usually mess around with, like the drivetrain or differential and things like that. Or you can even just do various cosmetic things like adjust the body kits. You can do, paint jobs. You can paint the brakes. You can do all these cool cosmetic things that were probably there in Forza Horizon 4, but it just adds further depth to the game, going right down to tuning how the engine sounds to your liking. It's hard for me to quantify why I enjoy the game so much. It's just you're constantly doing something. Like right now, he's driving from point A to point B in the intro of the game, right? This is early pre-release footage, but what you'll actually be doing if you've ever played Forza, this isn't how you play the game. If you're in a mission, sure, but if you're not and your point is that smoke over there, you're probably driving over the terrain, and that's largely how I do it. And what happens is you start building up these score multipliers, and then sometimes a song comes on where it's like, hey, maybe just keep doing that for a little bit because you might get a huge point bump so that you can unlock another wheel spin that allows you to unlock one of the cars you don't have or get some more credits. And the game just does this phenomenal job of constantly throwing fun stuff to do at you. Now, to unlock the ending of the game, basically you need to play through all the story missions. I was able to do that before I was recording these final impressions, and it was great. Like, just getting to play through all these things, it sort of throws all of these different types of races at you, and you get to pick and choose the type of races that you want to return to. Some of my favorite are actually the really, really long races that take you from one end of the map to the other that last around 15 minutes. It's really good. And I can't put it down. I'm thinking about playing it right now. I just did the summer challenge to unlock the DeLorean, for example. There's something like 500 cars that you can unlock. So I unlocked the DeLorean. There's another one still on the list that I want to work towards. So when the servers go live on the 5th, I'm really excited to hop back in and play with a fully fleshed out online component. Yes, there were some people online who were able to play with the early access, but it's not even going to be comparable to when there's just tons of people populating the map and it's more easy to access things like the Battle Royale mode that was introduced in the previous Forza Horizon and all of the other cool stuff. I really am glad that this is on Game Pass because I think even more people are going to get to experience it. It's it's some of the most fun I have had just with a video game in a long time. And again, I'm not like a racing enthusiast. I'm not like a huge racing game fan. I like them. I like to play in them. And this game, I thought I would play it for a few hours. The game says I have some insane amount of time, like 2 days, something playing the game. Let's just say 10 hours of that is just me leaving the console on the menu or something like that. That's still a ton of time to have in this world and just have it all be remembered fondly. When I'm playing Forza Horizon 5, I'm just grinning like an idiot the whole time, racing against Mark. If you watch my content on IGN, Mark and I did a live stream where we raced against each other and we're just having fun. We did a pre like rehearsal for that. And I just find myself smiling, just having fun with your friends in this world. You can also play the entire thing solo if you don't want to do that. You can set your drive. Like I think I played through the majority of the game with my drivatars on average. And I was just having fun. The game's like, hey, you're probably a little bit better than this, but you should probably bump up your drivatar difficulty. But no, I'm totally fine just playing on the normal difficulty and enjoying it. But again, that option is there for however you want to play. And it all looks absolutely stunning. Like, look at these lighting effects. I don't see a lot of sacrifices in the final game versus what was shown here. I think that would be an interesting piece to dive into. I did take a few notes. There's no penalty to how you play. You can do whatever you want. If you want to drive from point A to point B and jump over these sand dunes, that's an absolute blast to do. If you want to do the speed traps and just figure out how fast you can get through those speed traps and get your 3-star rating, you can just do that. You can do whatever you want, but I like that it has the guidance of the story missions so that you can unlock in any order you choose which story mission you get to do next. What else did I put? I did play on both PC and Xbox Series X. I didn't play on any of the other consoles. I played primarily in performance mode on the Series X. There is a marked difference. If you're playing on I have a very powerful PC, so I was playing on PC in native 4K at 60, and it just looks absolutely stunning. Going over to the Xbox Series X and playing in, what they do is they actually target a native 4K resolution, and then people are able to still play at 60 FPS, but they make clever sacrifices like having things in the distance fade out a little faster and stuff like that. Over on IGN Games, you can see a fantastic performance preview on the piece. But this was just such a rare experience where I liked it so much. I wanted to make a video about just gushing about it because I knew I would like it. I didn't know I would love it, if that makes sense. I'm a Forza fan now. I can't wait. It is one of the best racing games I have ever played. I just can't wait to see the reaction to this. I think it's going to be overwhelmingly positive. 500 cars will unlock. What else did I have in my notes in here? Playing on Xbox and PC. The game is gorgeous. Most of the time, though, you're just driving so fast in some of these cars. I unlocked a car that does like 300 miles an hour, and the motion blur is like so impactful. Most of the time I'm focusing on the drive line, as you would with, a driving game where you want to make sure you're doing your drifts and everything as perfectly as possible. Lots of customization. I do think that some of the early footage, I do think they're going to lessen the difficulty on some of the speed traps because some of them were set pretty high and tough to get. But I still managed to do it. And there's still so much to do. I still have to buy all the houses. I still need to find all the bard finds. I still need to find all the fast travel signs. I still need to beat Colt Eastwood on every single thing I possibly can in the game. They want you to take 50 photos of the cars. There's all the summer events. There is so much to do in this game. It is just great. It's absolutely worth buying. If you don't believe me and you want to try it out first, of course you can try it out on Game Pass, but wow, what a surprise. What a treat for me to be able to play this. And I am just happy that more people are going to get to play it. That was my thoughts on Forza Horizon. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I will see you for the next one. If you like these sort of videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed thus far. If you want to become a member, memberships are turned on. Thank you to all the members who have supported this channel. I do appreciate you doing so. If you want to do that, you can click the join button right there. I am going to get out of here, and I'll see you for the next one. Yeah. Like, subscribe. Don't forget. All right. Bye now. Bye for now, everybody.